Hello, how's it going, everyone? I was just having some bad drop frames readings, so I decided to just restart the stream, and looks I'm still getting some, so I'm recording right now. And how's it going, everyone? Welcome to a special stream where I'm gonna see if this game, Monster Hunter Stories, is gonna be working out. But the reason I say like that is because apparently the emulation on this game for the 3DS is not all that great, but there are fixes to make it much more playable. But I have no idea at all how it's going to be for me in particular. So this is a stream to kind of find out how the game runs, if it's going to be the technical disaster that I'm going to get apologetic for, or everything's going to be okay. Like, I tested it on my alternate account where I was doing a testing stream. Yeah, because I'll show in them one moment. You didn't like the game much? Well, I've never played it before. I got the idea for when one of the viewers was just kind of mentioning about, Monster Hunter Stories 2, and I'm like, you know what? I should try this game. I should try this game out. Because I wasn't really sure what I was going to be playing, alongside SMT, because I like to do, variety of RPGs and not just the SNES challenge. Thank you for coming by, Wormstick, and let me see how it's gonna go for me. Like, this is what I've read about it. Let's just go switch over for one moment to the browser. Like, this is what I've been seeing. Hold on, everything is just kind of being a little wonky right now. Yeah, like basically what I read for the Citra emulation, that it's not so great. Summary of it, that there's just gonna be some major slowdowns and stuff like that. But apparently there's performance tweaks to and greatly improve the performance. And I just applied those cheats, mainly, disable the stereoscopic 3D and make it at 60 FPS. And I've seen YouTube videos running this on Citra and look pretty good. But I tested a little bit myself on my alternate account, for testing purposes and emulations and stuff. And hey, it ran mostly students, just minor freeze up for like 1 second, which happened with Etrian Odyssey when I played that a few months ago. But did not get to the combat, I did not get far into it, so I have no idea how it's gonna go. So if things work out and I enjoy it enough, this would be one of the games I'll be streaming, and if not, then we'll just have to scrounge up another plan. For now, let's go see how it goes. And maybe one day I'll add the borders to this. I've just been kind of throwing this together and was kind of lazy. And let's go. There, like the opening cutscene, before the title screen, stutters like hell. So we're gonna be skipping that in a moment. Maybe it's gonna be okay this time, but if it does stutter, then yeah, just quick skip. And I hope you're doing okay. Meanwhile, Worm. Yeah, you see the audio stuttering a little bit, even if it's smooth. Yeah, so we're gonna skip that over. Like, I just started a little bit when I was just testing things out, how it's gonna run when I start a stream. You guess? Well, I hope everything's okay with you. Good old Pokemon. This seems to be a made-up language, or maybe it's based on something. I'm terrible with languages. I'm gonna have to fix the top screen a little bit, or left screen rather. And I figured a game like this would be just a nice, cute contrast, you know, for playing something much more darker and brooding and tougher with S&T, with, you know, something bright, colorful, and cheery and lighthearted. So that, and apparently this is also Akman type of game. And even though I'm tempted to try to bump up the resolution for this, I'm being a little cautious and just focusing much more on fidelity. But yeah, let me just do a quick little fix. Because you see there's a little black line on the right side of the screen. The top and bottom is okay. It's basically cutscene mode. I'm gonna have to fix the filter. Let me move this over. Like you see, if I do that, it's too much. Okay, there. That should be okay. Or very close. No. Just a tad more. Okay, maybe a little more. This is gonna be an emulation tweaking and technical difficulty stream. Just as a heads up, guys, because I'm just mostly going in blind on how this game is going to be running. Like, there could just be a cutscene that's going to be just a disaster in the making. Or maybe things are going to be okay. The main point is going to be how the battles are going to go. Or if there's going to be particular parts, or it's going to be like... the game runs most of the time, but then it just runs horribly on specific moments. I got this on 3DS, you know, as a physical copy, but I did not play it yet, so this is merely my first time playing. I assume the game is naturally on 30 FPS, so the 60 FPS thing is pretty smooth. I don't know how people figured out these kind of tweaks. He's totally afraid. I am perfectly down for a lighthearted, kid-friendly game, just to kind of have, you know, something to just kind of relax over. Hey Josh, it's going. I'm just basically doing a test stream on this. Mainly how the emulation is going to run for this game. And how you been doing? How's family? Oh, I'm sure it's nothing alarming. Yeah, I think nothing to worry about. Good old emulators, Josh. Like, there is a 3DS capture device, but that's usually, from when I had last checked, that's for the original 3DS. And that's long been discontinued and way too expensive. Like, out of the dozens of games I played on the stream, this is only my second 3DS game ever. But not every game on the 3DS emulator runs well. Like, Etrian Odyssey 2 worked perfectly okay, but I've read the reports on the emulator website that this game has issues, but there's codes and fixes to stabilize the performance. So I'm just going in blindly to see how it's going to work. And I got the idea from one of the viewers, which I'm really sorry that I forgot the viewer's name, because I think it's only seen this viewer once or twice. You know, a lot of people come and go, and like, I'm aware of my regulars like you, Josh, and now Worm's been coming a fair lot. So his name is easily recognizable, or people I've watched. Yeah, I don't know too much in the 3DS emulation, because I've rarely done it. Okay, this is definitely crouching like in real Monster Hunter games. And it's been a few years since I've played a Monster Hunter game of any sort, so Hearing that sound effect is like, yep, this is definitely Monster Hunter. Now you modded your 3DS? I rarely mod my original hardware, even though I modded my classic consoles. The 3DS stuff is super expensive.
Hi.
Okay, we're not playing as those characters, we're playing as someone unknown. Ooh, thank you very much for the sub, Nikuri. Imposter by night, Monster Hunter by day. Well, I have not been an imposter in 2 weeks, so that doesn't work. And how you been doing? Welcome to my Monster Hunter test stream where hopefully things don't explode. Something cute to play alongside the grimness of Shin Megami Tensei. Not that it bothers me, but it's a fun contrast. You been doing okay? And thank you again for the subs and the support. Much appreciated and love. Nah, it's perfectly fine. I just thought it would be a fun idea. Like, hey, let's play something that's also a monster collecting game, but complete opposite in tone. Like, we got the grim dark stuff and the light and kitty stuff for sheer variety. That's what I meant to apply. And looking forward to winning the race tomorrow for the JRPG Entourage Tour. Aw. No, no. A kid. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine. Good question. We'll find out. But yeah, how you been doing, Nikuri? And what do you mean by you talk? What do you mean by I talk, Shun280? And welcome to the stream. And hey, SP, this is just my test stream of the 3DS game Monster Hunter Stories. Mainly testing how the emulation is gonna run in a long form. Like, I heard some little iffy things on the emulation of this. But there's patches and codes to fix things up. Well, I do have a real 3DS, but it's not modded. Like the capture devices for 3DS is like, last I checked, $800 and $900. Not worth it for me. And hey, Tony, how's it going? I don't remember too much on Persona 1 music. No, this is not a muted stream. So I'm sorry if I disappointed you there. But it's not like a super exciting or high energy stream. This is just kind of a chill stream where I ramble here and there or occasionally get quiet for periods. I hope you enjoy yourself though. Okay, no problem, Josh, and see you around. And homework for what, curiously? Moving on. Okay, whatever you say, Lilia. Ooh, fancy. I just have a plain 60 megahertz monitor. I forgot how many inches I got it over a year ago. I don't think the release is gonna be 2021. But when I heard there's gonna be more news on 2021. And of course, okay, we get to current character. This is easy. Of course, we gotta go girl. Okay, I like the pointy angular face. Okay, various skin tones, that's cool. I have a good I have a plain all whitey. Okay, that's the smug eyes. I like that. Yep, plain girl. Yeah, I think this works. Look at that smugness. Fangs is not my style. Yeah, the lips is a little tacky. Lipstick's a little tacky, I mean. I play male characters in online RPGs and MMOs, Wormstick. In single-player games, I like to play female. Like in online games or games I interact with people with, I go with my real gender, male. Now, hairstyles. I can't zoom in far enough. I like the long braid, but I'm usually more of a fan of long hair. But not too long, so probably this. That's way too bright. Maybe this, nah. Sure, let's go brown. Okay, now the voices, that's important. I have two versions of 15 on PS4. The Royal Edition with most of the DLC and the regular one I got at lunch. And I got the Royal Edition because sale. Nope. Okay, let's go with that one. Okay, oops. We're gonna enter a name. Alright, the emulation wants me to type it, so we're gonna go with good old Lady J. Mr. J, Lady J. Lady J and her smugness. I don't remember how... Yeah, there was some loading times, but I was okay with it. Wait, what do we get? Nope, nope. I'm a little sneezy at the moment. It's slightly annoying. Oh, that's a little Rathalos. And for once, we're not gonna keep killing it on repeat. We get to raise it and care it with love. Unless I like other monsters more and just get benched. Ew. Guess we gotta hunt it down. Aww. That works. just noticed something on the right screen I gotta fix a little bit. Once I could see it again. Well, this is my first time playing it, Sean, so I have no idea about it. I want to be ready for the new one, like, I just want to try this out. Yeah, I've been dropping frames here and there, SP, so feel free to refresh once in a while. Just connection woes and issues, the usual. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, just woes of connections. Usually it's been at 1%-ish lately, but sometimes it's been, today seems to be hovering around 3%. Hopefully it doesn't get too much higher. Maybe that's the quest board. Yeah, I've played other Monster Hunter games before, Sean. I'm a semi-casual fan, like, I can mess around with stuff for a while, but I never really stick to the high-end content or endgame content. Oh, what's going on here? See? This is why I was thinking this is a test emulation. You did say something about super blurry cutscenes, so one moment. I thought the cutscenes we saw earlier was super blur. It was the cutscenes in had in mind. One moment. Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to figure out. This is on emulation. Yeah, so I'm just trying to look at something. Like, I was thinking, okay, things working out okay. Oh crap, what's going on? Oh no. So let me just take a look at something on YouTube. If it's just gonna be a game quirk that we could deal with or not. Yeah, apparently there's no solution for this issue yet. Let me see how the battles are gonna look like then. I don't know why the regular cutscenes work okay, but this is a problematic one. Well, we'd like to see who they are, but you know. I can imagine how they look like. Like, talking to them like this works perfectly okay. Yeah, let me see how the combat's gonna look like then. I should have tested this out further. I heard battles can be blurry too. You know, there's also an iOS version of it that maybe we could just try out. Sorry, I'm just pausing, guys. I'm just kind of researching things at the moment. It might be a Fairlight like this. Well, guess let's just go find out for now. See how the battle is. I haven't found videos online that showcases how it is with the battles on 3DS emulation. So the cutscenes we just might have to probably deal with for a little bit. I guess let's just get more to the point instead of talking to the NPCs. Okay, so that's how the Elder looks like. At least the game's running smoothly, just has this weird blur.
Hi.
Okay. Oh, well, what's going on here? What a shame. I have to skip out on this part. Why isn't that? Hold start to skip. Why is the controllers not working? Technical woes, technical woes. I just gonna have to do the control. Yeah, it should be working. Hold start to skip. Yeah, there we go. Why is it suddenly going so slow? You have to stop this maybe in a little bit. Well, if you want to know what happened in the cutscene, well, I guess you have to see for yourself. Or I have to see for myself. Okay, at least thank you for the summary game. Looking good. If all else, maybe I'll play this myself off stream. Oh. Man, what happened in that cutscene? Yeah, thank you for your patience, guys. How's it going? Man, he's got angsty. Hey Kirch, how's it going? This is just an emulation testing stream. Like, there's been 2 problems so far, otherwise it's been manageable. I just basically want to see how it's going to be going for this. Yeah, I just got curious to try it out and see how it's going to run on the 3DS emulator. How you doing today, by the way? I don't want to spend too much money on a capture card. Yeah, there's only one major problem, and you're gonna see in a moment. Like on the FMV, the video cutscenes, it stutters a lot, so I skip those. And in the in-game cutscenes, there's this really weird blur. Otherwise, the game runs smoothly. Like you'll see when I get to the main story point right now. Like it's not a deal breaker, but it's weird. And the main thing we need to test when the time comes is how the combat is going to be. That's going to be the ceiling deal. Like you see, there's this weird blur, and there's no fix at the moment for this in the emulator. Like, you could still make out the characters okay, and it's not like it's preventing us from reading the story. Emulation is weird, man. This is why I like playing stuff on console. Yeah, like, I think it's just the way the graphics are rendered that it's weird to replicate on the emulator. Okay. And how you doing today, Kirch? Okay, I see myself holding up the stone. The kinship stone. Yeah. Yeah, this is a problem. And the other cutscenes were worked okay before. How's CS2 going for you, and what do you think of CS1? Oh yeah, we talked about that days ago. Thought I disabled it. Let's see what happens if I could just kind of tweak out the options a little more. The weird thing is the beginning cutscenes actually looked perfectly normal. But then something went horribly wrong. Let's see if I could just kind of get with the configurations. And graphics. Nope. Cold Steel 2, the Trails game. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this game is failing this test. And it just looks so promising in the beginning, but well, now you guys know I can't really play through this not without a capture through emulator, not without a capture device at least. Maybe we could always try the iOS emulation. Like this game is also on apparently on mobile. So if that's one ultimate way to play the game, we could try that. I have no idea about the mobile emulation. So that's gonna be something I gotta mess around with. Otherwise, you can see how the smooth the game is running through the emulator. It's just the graphical fidelity, you know, is making the cutscenes much more blurry. Damn shame, because this looks cute and lighthearted and fun. I blame the 3D. Let's configure a little more. Okay, that made it even slightly worse. Okay, no problem. I think I'm going to be stopping in a short while, and then we're going to resume another stream in the evening. I should have tested things out first, but I didn't want to play too much of the game before, you know, even streaming it. And this is why I rarely do things blind as well. The awkwardness if things don't work out. Yeah, like it doesn't look as bad when I'm looking through the emulator, but on Streamlabs, yeah. Exactly. Fantastic. You could say that you blurred the cutscene because lewd. Yes. This is a very lewd cutscene with this cat and everything. Or the game thinks so. I'm curious to see if I could get far enough in combat. Ooh, I haven't slept in 24 hours. Okay, then suddenly it works. This is weird. Like, you saw that, like, suddenly when the cutscene transitioned to this, then just suddenly not blurry. I didn't do anything. For real? It's like the graphics, the cutscene has two different renderings at the moment. Got a nerf pad. It's going okay-ish, I guess. I'm testing the emulation of this game, and well, it has its hit or miss moments. Like, some of the cutscenes can be super blurry, or the video cutscenes a stutter. So far, this game is failing the test. Like you see, right there. Just suddenly then it's blurry. A shame though, because the game is running smoothly, but the graphics renderings just makes it super blurry on emulation. Maybe I'll get back to it if I could figure out how to do mobile emulation, or there's a fix for the cutscene blurs in the future. Yeah, curious about Monster Hunter Stories, especially when I was just conversing with a viewer a few days ago. I guess I minded too much. But that's just me being that kind of picky. The frame rate stuttering's worse. No. Emulation issue. Otherwise, right now, this works fine. But yeah, this is why I have the label Special Test Stream. I guess that's one of the reasons why you didn't like the game, Wormstick. I don't mind them in general, depends how it's done. Touch the egg. And what do we got? Good old Velocidrome. Yeah, stick to default names. See, now it's blurry again. I do want to play this game for myself, though. So at least it has another success. Just something for offline leisure. Well, I'll just beeline for the main story. Hey, it's a cuckoo. I think it's Yin Cuckoo. Well, like I said, I'm probably not going to be streaming this much longer. And I'll just have to think of another game I'm probably just gonna mess with. It's not so much a matter of enjoying the game to stream it. At least in this case, it's just more like, is it gonna be running okay, or there's gonna be too much problems? I want to go do the story. For the love of armor of donuts. Okay. I guess this thing is being awesome. Oh, Kitty's riding the Velocidrome. Oh, that's a great sword. With that, it's like I'm usually insect glaive user or great sword secondary main. I don't know what the weapons are available in this. I just want battle stuff. Okay, moment of truth. How's the combat gonna run? Or look? Okay, yeah. That's the problem right there. No, I didn't see YouTube videos about it. Yeah, that kind of breaks the deal. And look at this, it's like, on the left it's clearly okay, but on the right, you know, it's blurry rendered, but how are they rendering the graphics? It's hard. I'm not really paying attention to the tutorial because it's like, yeah, but let's at least do the battle, then we'll call it there. So, that's a damn shame. So definitely what makes me want to try it on my own though, so that's a favor, and if that's a favor for the game. But in terms of streaming it, unfortunately, it's gonna be a pass. Unless, like I said, there is an alternative to try to play this on iOS, so there's a possibility of jumping into that. Otherwise, maybe there's gonna be a fix for the 3DS version, or someone hands me a capture card or something, but that's an out. Now we know. And I got video proof on why this is an out. So I guess we're just gonna be calling it there, guys. Thank you very much for dealing with the test stream and just, you know, seeing how things work together with me and all that. I'm gonna think of another game we'll be streaming through and just see how things will work out. So as for who should I raid, might as well just go and throw in a raid. I could do Coffee's raid. I could raid What a Great Coffee. Yeah, it's over already. blame blurry graphics, even in battle. So hey, I'm not gonna subject to torturing you with this worm stick, but I'm probably gonna charge up my 3DS and play this myself. You know, for a leisure. But yeah, let's go raid coffee, and maybe I'll come up with something to stream tonight. I could stream Shin Megami Tensei, but I'd rather kind of take a small break from that tonight, so... I have alternate ideas that I could work with. As for what it is, well, you'll see. But for now, I'll stop here and see you guys later, maybe like in 2 or 3 hours. So then, take care, and I hope you guys have a good day, and maybe see you later. Assuming I'm streaming. And for some reason, the grade didn't go through. Let's try again. Try running that quick action again later. Oh. Okay, got it. Anyways, bye.